Hello guys, welcome back my YouTube channel Salesforce Hunt, and today I am going to show you how to work on the developer console in Salesforce and how to use developer console in Salesforce. So this is the simply way, and this is the my second video in developer development part. So if you have any question doubt, so you can put your questions under the comment section. So please like, share and comment. And again, without any further delay, so let's get it started. Okay, so again, this is Rohit and welcome back my YouTube channel Salesforce Hunt. So here you can see I just logged in uh, my Salesforce org. As you know, Salesforce org is nothing but it's a particular is a package, and we can say it's an environment when we work as a customization and configuration part we can do in both things in the same place. Okay, so here you can see one small gear icon in right top corner, like as a gear icon. Once you click this gear icon, you can see different types of options like setups, service setup, developer console and edit page. So our motive is to understand this developer console, what is this. Okay, so just before starting this developer console, so I will explain what is developer console. So developer console is nothing but it's a kind of IDE, integrated development environment, where you can work with different types of element in Salesforce. We can say a component like as a Apex class, triggers, lightning component, that is called Aura, visual force pages, interfaces. There are so many things. I will explain each and every options in this video, so please keep watch until end. Okay, so here you can see this is the developer console. Once you go this developer console, like let me click this, so it's open a new pop-up, new window, we can say that. So if you want to open in new separate window, browser window, so you can click directly here like that. So it's a open a new window. Here you can see, but I don't want this behavior. I want this behavior like as a same tab. This is one tab and I want to this developer console here. Okay, so how to do that? So just click in developer console, right click and open link a new tab, and here we go. You can see this is our developer console. You can see this is developer console opening in a like as a separate tab in a same window, browser window. Okay, and it's open the developer console. Here you can see. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. And okay, and here you can see. So let me explain each and every button here. So here you can see like as a file. So you can see this file button anywhere, like as a Excel file or Excel software on the PowerPoint or your computer or something like that. So once you click this file, so you can see like as a new, open resource. There are so many options. Okay, so you can work based on your requirement, as you know. Okay, like open resource, open log, close, save all, save, close all, like that. So you can do these things. Okay, come to the edit menu. So in edit menu you can find and replace all, search file, fix indentation and fix code formatting, like that. These are all option is available under the edit option menu. And here we go, you can see like as a debug you can see like a open execute anonymous window. I will explain in separate video what is execute anonymous window, so please try to understand right now. Okay, so here you can see like open execute anonymous window, execute last, switch. There are so many options, and clear logs, you can clear your logs here. Okay, and come to the test. So if you have some test classes and if you want to run as a single test or collection of the test classes, so you can create your new suite or suite manager. There are so many options, I will explain in upcoming videos, so don't worry about it. So these all option is available in test menu. Workspace, you can switch workspace. This is a by default. If you want to create new workspace, so you can click with the help of this new work button. Okay, rename current workspace and workspace manager. So workspace is nothing but it's a provide as a user space, user default or system default. There are two types of settings available in workspace, like as a user default or system default. So user default is a specific for user, but system default, the system mode is a that is called is a to all. Once you configure in system menu, so it is reflect to all the functionality at a time. But in come to the user mode, so user mode always go to the specific user, not all. Okay, so this is the basic difference between the like as a workspace and something like that. Okay, come to the help. Here you can see like as a help dog. Once you click, so you can take help from the Salesforce sites. And shortcut key, there are so many shortcut key. Preferences, under the preferences you can manage your themes, font size, like that. And lightning component library, here you can see this is related to the Salesforce references guide, and based on this references you can work accordingly. Okay, here you can see these all things. Okay, so we have done this top menu and come down, and here you can see in bottom like as a log, test, checkpoints, query editor, view state, progress and problems. So once you have some Apex classes or Tigger, so based on the like as a logs, like once you execute your class, so it's a automatic one line is coming here, and once you click on the like as a double click, so you can see the logs, what is the execution part, time execution, all the things, exceptions, all the things you can check with the help of logs. Test, you can run your test if you have some classes, so you can run your test. I will explain each and every points in upcoming video, so don't worry. Checkpoints, it's a kind of like as a breakpoint. Suppose if you have some classes and that class is having some errors and you don't find that error, so you have to check some points, and based on checkpoints you can work accordingly. Okay, and query editor, so you can write your SOQL and SOSL query. Okay, I will explain in upcoming video what is SOQL and SOSL. So for example, suppose that I want to write one query on the account object, so how to do that? So like as a name, okay, name from account, here you can see. And always remember that once I will work on and I will make a video on the SOQL query and SOSL query, so I will explain the naming convention as well. So try to understand. Right now it's a uppercase, I will explain what why this uppercase or not. Okay, all the standard keywords in Salesforce always goes to as a capital, always remember. And here in bottom you can see like a execute plan, so just execute, and here you can see ID and name, all the records. So this is the small example for the query editor. View state, you can check view state. Suppose if you have some visual force pages and that visual force pages having some issues, and so you can track with the help of view states and also store the some information about the user. Progress, you can check the progress, what is going on right now, like once you execute this query, so it's automatic progress you can see like as a replicate ID and nice order and description, like that. Problem, suppose that in this query I have some problem, like as a I forget some like as a uh, m m here, and once you execute, so it's throwing some error, here you can see. But in program problems you can find like let me open my one class as I already installed, so like this interface. Okay, so I want some error in this interface, like as a save it, and here we go. You can see in problem one problem is coming like invalid type OID, like that. So problem you can find in your code like this exclamatory mark, like as a red. So how to avoid this? So control Z and save it, so it's automatic remove here. So this is the way to recognize your problem in your program, and you can resolve that problem. Okay, so guys, I hope you like this video and learn something new in this video, I hope. And please subscribe my YouTube channel, and please watch until end this video because it's very interested for overall introduction about the developer console. And okay, bye, see ya, and we will meet soon in next video and next lecture. Okay, till then, bye bye, take care.